Hello everyone, my name is Cosmic5 and I'd like to welcome you to episode 10 of Blackgate. Alright everyone, welcome back to the next episode of Blackgate. As you may see, I am in a different area, so it's not surprising. I'm in an apartment now and my sister is sleeping over there in the other room. I'm keeping the door slightly open because I know she's probably going to wake up, but I'm over here now because she's sleeping. I don't want to record in there because she's trying to sleep, or should be awake, but it's 8 a.m. So we're going to go ahead and record an episode for you guys. Where we leave off? Okay, we left off on night 5, so let's load back in. Hopefully sound section does not kill me this time. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully the audio's okay. I'll try to make my best. There's going to be some background noise. Hopefully it's okay to deal with, and we're going to see what we can do. So let's get right into this. Bang. Oh, that's a great way to start this. I start awake, instantly grabbing the fire poker. I set up too fast and my head is pounding. Damn it. I can hear the wind blowing through the cabin. I turn the light on and get against the wall near the door. I slowly open and peer through the crack. Oh, it's this again. So it's the dark figure thing. Let's just go ahead. Okay, so what did we do last time? I don't remember. We defended, I believe. I feel like attacking would kill us. Let's save real quick. I want to attack just to see what would happen. So let's do it. Fear builds up my body, I explode with energy. I bust through the door, charge the figure. As I get close, I can see that it resembles the Grim Reaper. Great. I go to stab it, there's no avail. There's physically nothing for me to strike. It retaliates, lifting its blade and bringing it down. My training kicks in, I block the blade with the fire poker. The swing with so much force it knocks me away and I drop my weapon. It floats closer to me. Okay, so it's a ghost, essentially. I stumble backwards as another swing. It takes out a picture and a chunk of the wall, sending splinters of glass flying. It's great. I retreat back to my bedroom and grab my phone. Oh, that's okay, so this isn't an option yet. Call attorney. It said call Gruff in danger. We've called Gruff though, so I want to call attorney. Hey, attorney's phone, I heard a whisper. Attorney, pick up. God damn it, please. No answer. Oh, god darn it. Takes a moment and I hear a familiar voice. This is the first time my phone has rung. Hello? Attorney, it's me, Jayke. There's something in my cabin. Oh, hey, Jayke. I'm glad you called me. I've been talking about you and... Attorney, no, this is not the time. There's something here. It is dangerous and wants to kill me. I need help. Please. Why are you calling me? You should call the police department. Attorney is screaming and try to cover the earpiece so it doesn't make too much noise. Will you keep quiet? I need help. I'm in my bedroom and I'm scared. I'll call the police and send them over. Get out of there if you can. What is it that is there? I have no idea, but it has a knife. Stop talking to me and call the police. I'll call them, they'll be on their way. Hurry. I put down the phone. Okay, so basically, no matter who we call, the police comes anyway, so hopefully we don't die again. I put down the phone, hold onto the fire poker, have a view of the door and window to my side just in case I need to get out. Cuts and blood loss are better than death. I sit paralyzed looking at the door for any movement or noise. I stay perfectly still for what seems like forever. I can feel my heart pump as I count each beat like my last. I hear a car, actual cars coming up to the cabin. There are lights and makeshift red and blue things, blah, blah, blah. We've read this. Jayke, I am in the bedroom. Okay, stay there. We are looking around. Boots across the cabin, opening and searching everything. My door handle is turned and it's locked. I finally move from my huddled position and get up. My legs ache from being so tense. Popping to the door and lock. I open it up and say there is Gruff. Hi, Gruff. I try to say something, but I can't. I feel tears meandering down my face. Great. Gruff looks concerned. It's not something I've seen. My vision grows fuzzy and dark like a Tetris puzzle. Fills up and you lose. Oh, that's amazing. I have my legs locked and I feel my throat bonded up a lip. Oh, great. I suppose my lips warm and thick. Okay, so it's blood. Okay, so yeah, I passed out again. We already know this. We've been through this. I think. Wake up. Yeah, okay, so we've seen all this. Go inside. We've seen all this already. We go into the dark room and we have to go through blah, blah, blah. Just skip through. Okay, Vec. Oh, you're awake. How are you feeling? Sure, my head is pounding. It feels like Frankenstein. What happened? Vec grins. Well, looking for the outsider, but that might be your concern is soon to save the fight. No, I mean me. Vec has the same grin. I squint my eyes from the pain of the Rob's blood rushing in my brain. To put it bluntly, you were stabbed and your heart stopped. Nice. So, here's the thing. I always found interesting here. I never know when I was actually stabbed in the story because you're not stabbed. I mean, it'd make more sense if you attack. But, like, if you're defending in your room and you're not, like, he didn't get in, how were you stabbed? That I never understood that part. So we already saw all this. Leave the room, stay and wait. We'll stay and wait. Because that's what we did last time. Is he turning? You're not dead yet. Fascinating. Oh, great. I'm surprised that's the first thing you care about. I don't think it's that fascinating. If the situation was switched, I would be saying the same thing. However, you have to admit that it is interesting that you're still alive. I don't know why. And in pain. I hope not too serious. Is it hypoxia or something like that? Lack of oxygen? That means you're in no condition to work tonight. No, How can he be thinking about going down there again? Yeah, I'm not going down there. Sorry, attorney. Sorry to burst your bubble. Not happening. That's entirely out of the question. I need to rest up. Then I suggest you stay in my place till you feel ready. Oh, we're going to his place. Interesting. Your place? Yes, your cabin isn't safe right now. Your ass sealant is still in the loose, and I want to try my luck a second time. Then again, I only make calculated risks. Do you calculate that I would stay with you? Not with a number, but if I were to give it a number, I would say over 99% likely you'll take me up on my offer. Very true, because I'm going to anyways. Well, I do need a new place to stay for a little bit. Yep, okay. Well, you're right. I wish I could stay here, though. You'll find that metal cart as a bed is probably not going to be good for your spine. True. Is this coming from experience? I make you turn to check only holds the door open. We head out to the police station. No answer, of course. We're walking along the familiar streets of the town. I have a hard time keeping up. I search my pocket for my phone and it is missing. Great. Where's my phone? Vec has it. God darn it, Vec. You think you know where Vec keeps things? No, we can ask for it back later. I kind of need my phone, guys. Just a little bit. Turning stops abruptly in the middle of the sidewalk, coming towards us two officers. I haven't seen the middle one. I've seen the other one. The satyr has his hand on his hip. The strange lizard thing is holding some gadget. We stand there for a second before I'm hit with a fit of coughing. I have to use it to wall to keep myself as the attorney comes to help. What brings you this way, officers? Aren't you the threats outside of town? We're us here, making sure the human is still alive. Okay, Rodus, like proof? Rodus turns to Plox. Plox shrugs his shoulders. Yeah, just to confirm you're still here. Still here. After an awkward moment of silence, the two of them walk away without saying a word. Okay, we wait for the two of them around the corner before we start moving again. The rest is actually welcomed, and I was allowed to catch my breath. What was that about? Probably curiosity or something more sinister. There's music. New music? Okay. Probably curiosity or something more sinister. We go across the street and I tumble like a drunk fool. The pain of whatever that was, Vex said, is still with me. I hit the ground and feel the dirt dig into the palm of my hands. I cough and my breath pushes the gravel aside. The attorney comes rushing over, his arm mostly covered in fur. Okay, so I have you. I hang on each for your soldier and we humble away across town. Like an old drunken sailor. Thankfully, we make it inside before it starts to pour. Great. Okay, so it's the same apartment complex. It seems. We go into the attorney's apartment. I'm surprised at the amount of clutter there is. Stacks of books and various things sticking out of them. They're all makeshift bookmarks. There's a spoon in one book and a stick of maybe 20 off table spaces covered with texts and documents. The only space free to clutter is the one at the dining table. There's a glass of residue in it and a bowl with leftover chunks of food. It is not moldy. It looks to be from his breakfast this night. Attorney cleans up his dishes and washes them. He moves from the chair and I sit down. I feel the hard edges of the book still imprinted in the foam of the seat. Oh, great. It smells of an old book in here. It's very strange. I haven't smelled old book smell in such a long time. I don't know if old books have a smell, but okay. There's no reason to open a book anymore back home. I said I pardoned the mess, but I'm sure you've judged it all now. It's not that bad. It just looks like you studied up. I have one hell of a late fee. Thankfully, Vincent will waive it for me. He doesn't care as much as he used to, so he'll accept any excuse. All this knowledge, what have you learned? I've learned about most of the citizens in Blackgate, where they came from, and what they like, what will hurt them. That's all boring and useless. What are you interested in? What are you searching for? I already know he's interested in figuring the place out. Is there a deeper motive? You know, I want to learn about this town. That's really all there is to it. Blackgate rewrites its history books, the science books, texts on magic have to start over. Religion is void, and all planes of their world means nothing compared to Blackgate, compared to what this place really is in the mean of large scale of things. I'm sure you've given it thought to why this place is actually here. Have I? I guess I was silent while I'm trying to think if I thought about this place. You've not thought of why this place is here? I haven't thought of that, no. That's an interesting question to bring up, though. I know how it's separate. I know it's a wall to separate us from the eternal, but why? That's what I'm looking for. I may find the answer down there, but I may also not. What do you mean why? Why we have to keep the eternal out? What will happen? Is it truly evil, part of nature? What kind of discretion? I'm still tired. Okay, cool. Why is there discretion? Yeah, where there is destruction, something must replace it. Why does this place have to stay in its way? Or do other places like Blackgate try to do the same? There are other towns? Yes, all the food comes from the last landing, the land of the Watchers with their creepy eye symbol. What symbol? Attorney holds up a finger and rummaging through the closet, he pulls out a piece of cloth with one outran insignia. It looks like an elaborate eye with a few strong lines and an arrow. I found this in the pit one night. It means Watchers know how it happened, but I haven't found a single word of warning. I feel pain in my abdomen. I tried talking to Lisa and he shrugged it off. He claimed ignorance and then Charlie started showing up. I coughed my lungs up for a bit. I need some water. And look here, it's like one of the sacks they used to trade our endless stones. We mine them and use them as currency, as some sort of labor camp for them. Attorney is too involved in his hip feelings to notice I need something to drink. Can I get some water? Oh yeah. He goes off and realizes he has to be my host. I don't mean to hassle asking for water, but I do at the same time. I missed something. Great. I keep pressing it too fast. When someone is your guest, you're supposed to take care of them according to typical manners and practices. However, most of the time, guests try to take care of their host. Why is it that we try to flip the script of what needs to be expected if you seem humble and helpful? If you seem guest, but I don't care less about manners. I really should speak up and say what I want, what I need right now. I need some water. I need a place to lay down. I need to get away from all these theories. I need to get away from this place. Attorney brings me back a glass and I drink it. The water is never bad in this place. Blackgate deals in these crystals, and it's the basis of their economy there. But what makes up these crystals special, we now know they come from creatures swallowed up by the Eternal. Creatures turn into immortal endless statues. The Watchers knew what happened, they'd let it create a source of material for our mind. I'm not feeling too well, I really need some rest. Are you not interested in hearing what I know and have to say? Right now, no, I need to rest my head. Eternal looks hurt. I feel slighted, and I feel like Eternal looks like I slighted him in some way. That's rude. How is that rude? I have to remember we're different and our cultures are different. Yes, you probably put your base needs efforts first before others, but let me clean off my bed. He assumes way too much. I don't need to put my needs first all the time. Just this one time because I'm hurt. I'm hurt and I need to think about it for a second. Maggie, what are you doing? What are you doing, Maggie? What are you doing? The dog's just running around a little bit. I should be way more upset about what happened, it just doesn't register. I've seen the videos of people in the front line where somewhere in desert area someone gets shot and the shock of it has never registered until much later. Am I not processing what happened to I get? A pang of pain shoots through my spine. It goes up from the base of my neck to the tip of my toes. I breathe through Chinese teeth. Turn comes back and offers his room to me. I stand with an extra push of effort and walks my way to the bedroom. I think for a moment. I'm sorry, Attorney, I don't mean to sound rude or ungrateful. I'm just in pain and it makes me think of my needs first, and that may be because I'm a selfish human. It's only natural for me to act this way. I know you're smart and you know about this place more than ever I could. I would like to hear more about this place next night when I'm feeling better. I had to come to that conclusion when making the bed. You don't need to worry, as I said before. You're the biggest mystery in this place, and I hope to unravel just what you mean to this place. You being at your best will only help me, so please take your time to rest. Thank you, Attorney. He gives me a toothy smile. It's quite unnerving. It feels unnatural. You smile does not mean joyous agreement. That means happy, but that looked alright. Better than diplomatic than to call Attorney a creep. My kind doesn't show happiness with smiles. How does your kind show happiness? There's no tradition of sharing scent, oils, and bacteria. Oh, that sounds amazing. Attorney wraps his big arms around me and pulls me into a hug. He's right about the scent. Crouches on his knees just a bit, sliding his torso against me as he rubs his arms downward and then stands back up. Now it's your turn. What? Bend at the knees a little bit to rub your body again. No. I'll rub this slide. Okay. What was that? That's our way of showing appreciation. An arrangement has been made. I notice other creatures kiss, shake appendages, punch appendages, press forehead to forehead, and other unusual traditions. Our tradition is to press bodies and do a dance just as you did. Okay. You were able to identify clan partners and... Okay, that's actually interesting. Oh. That's smart. Although that's not how real germs work. Self-voicing enabled, no. A kiss is a dirty way of sharing material information, but
self-voicing disabled.
Oh yeah, we've heard that before. But there's little in identifying status descent marking. I smell my shirt and it smells the same to me. I don't notice anything different. Those with weaker abilities to sense smell tend to shake appendages or kiss. Enough about this, and all you should rest. Please take your time. I'll be awake for a while longer. I need to read up on my hypoxia to understand the full ramifications it has on your body. I don't want to express that I can't handle. Alright, well good night. Good night, I'll join you soon. I'll lay down and fall asleep. Nice 6. Alright, well. well, that was interesting so far. To be continued. Okay, so short episode. I'm fine with that. I can deal with that. And we will be back in the episode later, but that has been the end of this episode of Blackgate, everybody. Let's go a little bit into detail what we just found out. So, I wanted for that to finish. Alright, there we go. So anyways, basically what happened in this episode is, again, the break-in always happens. We learned more about Attorney and more about Blackgate. We saw a little bit of dialogue there before, we passed out. But it's interesting because he knows a lot more about Blackgate than it seems like any other person does. And when this game actually updates, I want to come back to this route because this route's very interesting to me. So, it's an interesting route. I kind of find it interesting, though. I was thinking as I was playing today that the entire team of people, Gruff, Alan, Vincent, and me, are not a thing. I thought that was interesting. It's not a thing in this route of the story, and I thought that was weird. I kind of like the thing, the interesting thing, because I think that might be the main story you want to go down. What we have to do now is the library and police officer. That's our last two routes. I'm going to finish the two routes of those before I make the updated video with the new updates that are probably already out. I'm just not paying attention to them. But before I do that, I'm going to go down the other two routes as far as I can, and we will be back onto the drinking route of Alan and his drunkenness. So, alright, so if you guys enjoyed, my name is Calzone5. Goodbye. Peace.
난 내가 하기 싫은 일로 성공하기 싫어 난 날 믿어